You know, I've been trying to be a responsible content creator. I told myself, Lionel, don't overdo it. 6 videos a day is already generous. People wait a week for new episodes of their favorite show. I give you a 6-course meal before breakfast. But apparently that's still not enough, because the NIFB circus doesn't rest. I swear, I turn my back for 5 minutes and boom, another meltdown, another song, another theological train wreck I have to roast before my coffee even cools. So Steven Anderson starts ranting about Pastor Jimenez. Jimenez is out there living his best California life, licking ice cream, petting his kids, saying things like, Steven, it's not me, it's you. You need therapy. Maybe Jonathan Shelley can be your rebound. And I'm like, okay, that's content, I'll make a video. I post mock sermon, my psycho ex is named Jimenez. Boom, done, great job, Lionel, time for bed, except, no! 4 hours later, the weekend at Bernie's crew, NIFB parody music rises from the grave again. They drop a song mocking Jimenez for not having trans kids. I had to sit down. That's not parody. That's a theological car crash with a clown car piled on top. I had no choice. I made NIFB hurt itself in its confusion. And before I can even render it, what happens? Another video, this time mocking Jimenez's friend for saying a bad word from the same people whose sermons sound like F-word bingo. So here I go again. NIFB hurt itself in its confusion part 2. Like, babies, please take a nap, play with the blocks, read a book. Stop making toddlers look emotionally mature compared to you. Now, in the middle of all this, YouTube decides to get involved. They're like, Lionel, we've had enough. You're posting too much, 24-hour upload ban. I'm like, excuse me, don't punish me for their stupidity. YouTube's crying like, we can't keep up with your satire output. Meanwhile, Steven Anderson's still over there dropping sermons like busted fire hydrants of rage. I'm out here sweating, editing at 2 a.m., muttering, I can't compete with that level of lunacy. He's an unlimited resource. I'm not a YouTuber anymore. I'm a spiritual emergency response team. Every time the NIFB posts something new, I get a divine alert. The stupid has evolved again. At this point, the NIFB needs a schedule. Morning, rage at gays. Afternoon, threaten California. Evening, cry about Jimenez. Then bedtime story, something nice like the boy who learned self-awareness. But no, these guys are emotionally nocturnal. They post at 3 a.m., sweating through their dress shirts, screaming about bubble, bubble, burper, 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 burka. I'm sitting there with my coffee like a burned-out daycare worker, whispering, okay, Pastor, let's use our indoor voice. No more chair throwing before nap time. If the NIFB was a preschool, every parent would pull their kid out in the first week. They'd walk in and see Steven in the corner eating crayons and rebuking the sandbox, yelling, that's a yes, oh my cholo! And I'd just be there like, he's not dangerous, just emotionally lactose intolerant. YouTube's algorithm pops up like, sir, we're concerned your upload pattern looks manic. I'm like, it's not me, it's them. They're the ones collapsing faster than a Baptist marriage, and now I'm verified. That's right, blessed or cursed, unlimited uploads. YouTube handed me the keys to the kingdom and whispered, go forth, my child, and never stop posting. I didn't even celebrate, I just stared at the screen like, oh no, I'm free, I can roast them infinitely. I've become what I feared most, a content hydra cut off 1 roast, 3 more grow back. Do you realize what this means? Every time they post, I roast. Every time I roast, they panic. Every time they panic, they post again. It's not a feud anymore. It's a renewable energy source. Their insanity powers my creativity. I'm like, please stop embarrassing yourselves so I can rest. And they're like, please shall never rest until everyone thinks we're the victims. At this point, I'm convinced God's up there sipping tea, saying, I told you not to mess with Lionel, now he's your full-time babysitter. I'm not even mad anymore, I'm tired. It's like arguing with toddlers on Red Bull. One's crying, one's eating glue, and one's in the corner trying to cast out Wi-Fi demons. I just want to say for the record, I didn't choose this life chose me. I tried to move on, but the NIFB kept breaking the internet like toddlers breaking a vase. So please, NIFB, take a nap, get a planner, hydrate, maybe a therapist, because if you keep self-owning at this rate, YouTube's gonna have to install a too much stupid filter. And the next time you post another meltdown track about Jimenez, just know I'll be there with coffee, camera, and compassion fatigue, because I'm not just roasting you anymore. I'm running the content daycare from hell, and I've got in moi medinopras.